Okay, so tarot with Madame Juju. Ask a question. Here we are, Sunday. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have this crazy filter on that makes me look like I have a lot of makeup. So I'm gonna try something else. Hello. Let's just do a basic light. Okay, here she is. Oh, it's cold.
Hello.
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 I gotta come down lower. Hello.
Hello.
It's
How's
pouring
it
rain
going?
here.
Hello.
Someone said
Hello.
nice boobs. I think that's
What?
an auto comment. I don't think there are
What?
any boobs here. Someone said nice boobs.
Nice boobs. Okay.
I think
Interesting.
it
I
must
don't
be.
see any boobs
I don't see
around.
any
But hey,
boobs.
my mom is here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Amir. Hi, whoever the guy is who said that we have nice boobs.
Nice.
Hi,
Getting
Timmy.
really. It's getting gory. All right.
Hi.
So
So,
look at your outfit. Show us your outfit. Wait, hold on. Okay, I have my charger in.
I am all in blue, ready for
Oh,
tarot.
love it. So I've been making candles this morning. I made 3 candles.
Beautiful. Hi,
And
James.
um
So-
and Timon's kitchen, we're doing well. We're happy to be together. So this is how this works for anybody who has joined for the first time. Welcome. So
Welcome.
you give us in the comments, you tell us your first name.
Please show me your boobs. I'm sorry.
Please give us your first name and then ask a question, or you can ask like a theme, like I want help with my work life, or question is really great. So
Yeah, tell us. So write your questions in the comments. We will pull a card and then we will read out to you what that card says and then we discuss it. And there's no mystery around it. The cards have beautiful, beautiful themes that are inspiring and thought-provoking, and we all love them so much. And yeah, just engage with us and have a good time and open yourself up to some interesting new answers and perspectives.
So we're on different time frames right now. So Juana, Madame Juju, is in Berlin, and it is an evening for her. And I am just starting my morning over here in the USA, in Seattle. And we are going through a lot of stuff in our news right now in the US.
Yeah.
Mostly with this horrible situation with the killing of the man. The police officer kneeled on his neck and killed him. And everybody is protesting. Like all across the country, we're having like crazy protests.
I know, it's crazy. Here as well, over here, my friends were protesting in front of the embassy today, of the US embassy today, and it's a pretty devastating situation.
Wait, what are the protests over there about right now?
The same.
Really? George
Yeah,
Floyd?
we're all in this. I mean, of course, we're not as, it's not as like, it is, it is just as present everywhere, but obviously, like, for us, like, this topic is, Heather, kick this dude out, kick this dude out who's, like, disrespectful and commenting all these stupid things. Please, whoever you are, have some respect, leave, like, like, look for another space to do this trawling situation, but it's not here. This is an inclusive community. We're all happy to be here together, and please, like, have some respect. Like, the world is already a bad place anyway, so you don't need to make it worse.
Okay, so we just want to say from the get-go, like, you are welcome here, whether you're feeling happy, whether you're feeling sad, whatever it is. The rules of the game are you give us your first name and you ask us a question. We actually got our first question actually from Peter.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Ask your questions. Oh, hi. I see some familiar faces here. I'm so happy to see everyone.
So,
hi.
Who is Shantytown?
I don't know.
Hi.
It was a peaceful memorial protest for Black Lives. Hang on. Heather saying it was a peaceful memorial protest for Black Lives Matter, and it was extremely moving. It was an illuminating moment of solidarity. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Chad. So good to see you. Ask your questions. Basically, what we do here is ask a question in the comment section, and then we will pull a card for you. So if you have time, stick around.
All right. So let's start with Peter. So do you know Timon's Kitchen?
Timon's Kitchen. Let me see.
Peter, he says, I need a new path.
I'm not really sure, but that's great. You need a new path. Okay. Let's start with this.
Let's start with this.
Let's see. So
to me, this is like when I feel like when I ask a question that's that broad, it's almost like you're just feeling overwhelmed. That's the vibe I get. You're just like, whatever's going on right now, I want a big no, and I just want to say yes to something completely different. So kind of tuning into that energy, you can tell us more, but we're getting the sense that you're kind of like over whatever's going on and you're like, I need a new direction. So what I want to say from the get-go is most likely you're not going to throw your entire life out. This is going to tap you in a new direction. So start to focus on the things that you already have that you love and that are good about your life, because he specified good, or she specified, no, it's a
new career.
A new career. Okay.
All right. So let's see. I mean, first of all,
hi, May.
Awesome that you want a change. I think that's amazing and that's inspiring. And that's a moment where, and that's a scary moment as well, and a big moment. And I feel you, because I, very often feel the same. So,
Julana did Cloud Surfer. I'm so happy to see you back. And also, Julana did cut her hair. She got a quarantine haircut.
Oh, who said that?
Cloud Surfer.
Oh yeah, I did cut like a little bit of my hair. Like it's just a bit more fresh. Thanks for noticing.
Nice. Yeah, it looks really nice.
Okay, so we have I just
Peter.
pulled a card. Peter, I pulled a card for you, and it is the reversed Five of Pentacles. The reversed Five of Pentacles looks like this. It looks like a lady who is
It froze on my end, you guys. I don't know if you can still hear me, but I'm waiting for her. I'm looking at this card. Hey, okay, so Julana left. So reverse five of Pentacles. She's going to come back in. I think something went wrong with her. Yeah, frozen. Cloud Surfer, what's going to be your question today? I'm excited. Let's see. So, new career we have. Lynn Wogan wants to know about what you can tell about your dog's first 3 years. Okay, let's get her back in here. Okay.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Here
froze.
She is.
I'm back.
Okay, we're glad you're back.
Going on. My connection is really bad. Do you guys see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Fabulous. Let me try to set my phone. As my connection has been going through some issues lately, so I'm happy that I'm back. Hi. So good to see everyone. Ask your questions. Ask your questions in the comments. We will respond. So, okay, so we have the first one here, and it's the Five of Pentacles reversed. We know that the Pentacles are, like, Marg, you know a lot about Pentacles. Like, Pentacles are always like connected to financial matters and to career path, to, you know, something quite like physical and earthy, right? It's like the element of the earth.
Let's see the card up close, the image.
You can see it?
I can't really see what's going on there. Like, it's like a night. Can we see it upright, Juju?
Yeah, so it's like a woman that's like in
I see. Okay.
coat, and she's turned away. It's almost like it's snowing and it's cold, and she's like she's like on her way to somewhere. She looks a little lost and maybe like a little sad, and it's upside down.
But she's kind of like, in my mind, she has like money. She has like the coins, the pentacles in the sky, almost like she's idolized them.
Maybe.
She's on this like wintry path, and it's so cold where she is, and she does have protection, but not much. It's not like she has company. So Peter, as you're listening to this, you're seeing that image, and then something about that is coming to an end or being called into question, because we see that it's reversed. And now we'll tell you a little more.
7-3, we're going to tell you a little more. So what it means here is difficult times. It's actually amazing. Okay, Peter. Difficult times are coming to an end, particularly if you have recently suffered a major financial or job loss. You may find new sources of income, a new job, or someone will offer to help you out.
That's so positive.
That is so positive. So it sounds like, Peter, maybe, you know, the need for a new job or a new career is because an old career or an old job has come to an end, and now he like had this break and pause to reflect upon like a new kind of way. So I think what this card also says to you is like to be open and to really there might be also help coming from somewhere. So like be open to that and like listen to like outside voices. Maybe there's going to be like an inspiration for you from the outside as well that's going to come.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the name of his Instagram, Timmins Kitchen. Just a quick reminder that it's so easy to change your Instagram name, you know? So you don't have to start a whole new account. You don't have to log into a new email. You can legit change your Instagram name. So if you are making a decision to go away from food and move into something else, a nice way to do that might be to just change your name up a little bit. Okay, excellent. We have a question from Lynn, who is a family member of mine, and she's an artist, and she's in love with her dog. And I know how important dogs are in our lives.
I
love them too. We love them. So
love them.
She says, "Good morning, Madam Juju. Please see what you can tell about my dog's first 3 years." So is this like a new dog? Is this the first 3 years of life? Very exciting.
Sounds like the dog is maybe like an adopted one, an adopted dog, and she wants to know what the dog has been going through in the first 3 years, like what it went through, he or she went through in the first 3 years.
I think that sounds possible.
Is there like, has there been like violence? It's a rescue. Okay, like, has there been some like mistreatment? Probably if it's a rescue. Okay, let's see.
First 3 years, and he is 6 now. So then, Lynn, was he with you since age 3? Or he was with his adopted... How recently did you get the dog?
All right, let's see. Let's think about the dog.
People trying to figure... I love the idea of, like, interest in someone's early years, you know? Like, she's taking interest in this dog's early years.
So we have the 2 of Cups, and it's reversed.
Okay.
So the 2 of Cups, usually if it's not reversed, it's like the card for love and unity.
Yeah,
and like,
maybe it was a couple that was falling apart or something.
Maybe it was a couple that was falling apart, something that happened. So let's see. He was lost. Oh, puppy.
Okay, so she got him, just so we have the story straight, she got him at age 3, and she's had him now for 3 years, and maybe things are starting to come up in quarantine, starting to wonder about those early years in his or her dog life.
Okay, so we have the answer here.
Sorry.
The answer. And it is, you may be out of sync. So you may be out of sync with a loved one or close friend and need to reestablish a common ground for a relationship to continue harmoniously. You may be projecting personal issues onto this person without realizing it. So it does sound maybe like,
but that's
he was with a couple. Do you have
Yeah,
any?
it's a reading from the
past.
I feel like because she's asking about the past, so I feel like that describes, you can almost read that in the past tense, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it sounds like the dog was living maybe like with a couple or, you know, in a family where where the man and the woman, where the couple had trouble, where they were like out of sync and the relationship wasn't going well. So maybe the dog had like received a lot of stress or like felt a lot of stress and in the family, like because dogs are so sensitive. We all know that they pick up on everything and on all the energies. So if the dog is maybe like jerky, like a little bit like scared, or like maybe sometimes restless, maybe that comes from.
She says that he turns on her friends sometimes. I feel like what your dog needs is to witness harmony. Like you need to put like harmony in front of his or her eyes. So like humans that are in healthy relation with each other. But that can be hard if she's like living on her own with the dog. What sense do you get about her way forward with this?
Yeah, just like feel like she needs to give him like a lot of kind of stability and love, maybe because there's trust issues there, probably.
And trauma.
You know? Trauma and trust issues. So maybe like, you know, they were letting their trauma and like their frustration out on the dog, you know. So the dog now just has trust issues and has like a hard time really relaxing. So like I feel like maybe as like a calm atmosphere and like a consistency could help.
I'm getting a strong feeling like in the center of my heart that's kind of like almost seems like you two, like you and the dog, like are together for a reason to like heal from trauma. Like maybe for most of us in our lives, we have a period where we were like under the care of people who were out of harmony, like in a state of disharmony. So it's like, can you two do that healing together?
I hope so. And I mean, usually when you get a dog, like the dog definitely heals a big part of you sometimes. Like it's just kind of like this protector, like a little angel that's there to protect you and to keep you company and to, you know, be loyal and just a real friend.
Yeah.
I just had a friend with a dog staying with me for a whole week, and it was so beautiful to have the dog in the house. And the dog just like it just gives so much energy and so much love to you, and that's just wonderful.
Yes.
Yes.
With a dog for the first time in a long time, and she's my angel. I kiss her all day long. I spend like a lot of my day just hugging and kissing her.
He is your angel. I'm pretty sure he is, and he's here to protect you and to be there for you. So
nice.
Okay.
All right, great question. So we have another question in the question box. Mm-hmm. Cloud Surfer is asking, is he thinking of me? Ooh. So there's something about that question that just makes everybody excited. So what is that? It's like, I think first and foremost, let yourself be in the bounty of that excitement, because it's such a fresh, nice, tickling feeling to be asking a question of like, is he thinking about me? You know? So I think first of all, enjoy the fact that you are curious. Enjoy the fact that you have interest. And then let's move on to the point. Let's pull a card for, is he thinking, you know, is it reciprocated? Let's get you info on that.
I wonder, is it still the same guy that we were, you know, because we had a couple of readings on him already or on the relationship already. So like, I wonder if it's the same person or is it someone new? And like, it sounds like there is like a complex thing where you're like, if you don't know if he's thinking about you, that it's not like a straightforward situation. Maybe like he's going through something or he's scared or like whatever it is.
I'm always asking about different guys.
Yes, girl. I love it.
That's amazing.
I love it. I support fully. Okay, let's see. Like a new guy. Is he thinking about her? Why wouldn't he? She's amazing. I would be thinking about her if I were.
So what I'm remembering about her is you said that you two met at like some like kind of like, she hosts women's groups, right?
Yeah. She does like a bunch of things, and like among that she hosts women's groups and
you actually
brings people together, like really cool nice. People together. Nice. So we have a cool card. It's actually, I love this card because it is my spirit card. It is my soul card, actually. It's the Chariot.
Wait, question. I need to pause you there. How do you find out what your soul card is?
How?
Yeah.
So you have to, so your birthday, you like have to count it all together, all these numbers, and then the number that comes out is your soul card number, because obviously all the cards have numbers.
Wait,
And
can we
up
do that
until
next for me?
we'll do that. We'll do that. So
Okay.
it is super interesting. And then sometimes your soul card and your personality card are different. And so
Okay.
my soul card and personality card are both the number 7. It's also my lucky number, coincidentally, and it's the Chariot.
The Chariot is like it's transition and movement, right?
It is, yeah. It's basically, so there's strengths, for instance, that's like inner strength, and like the Chariot is like in movement and like is like super forceful and like powerful, is going somewhere. The tricky part about the Chariot is that, you know, you can see that there are like these two animals. I mean, it depends on like which deck you have, but you like have these like two forces that can also like go in different directions. But it's like like it's a movement, and there's power, there's strength, there's like goal orientation, and so on. So let's just like read
I'm
about
just starting to think, like, if you get a Chariot card for a guy who you've started to meet, I mean, what is that supposed to tell you? It's like a very positive thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely like a very active card. It's
Active.
not like, it has nothing to do with like standstill. It's like a lot of movement and a lot of like strength.
Maybe it's like about movement through your own dating life.
So here we go. So you are a driving force fueled by the determination and willpower. You stop at nothing on your path to success. You overcome obstacles and find cohesion between opposing forces.
Last week she got something that was similar to this, like very like kind of blessed.
It's like
you have high energy kind of like readings.
I feel like if this guy is like a driving force, and if he is like someone who's like a forceful, like a very like goal-oriented person, then like if he is going to be thinking about you, he's not gonna stop at like just there. He's not gonna stop just there. He's actually going to, it sounds like he's going to pursue you.
See, I keep thinking this is all about her. I feel like that Chariot is all about her and her energy and her path. I feel like, but then she's spinning through all these people, you know, isn't it much more about her?
Maybe, but I mean, she asked about him and what he's thinking about her. So it depends on how we want to read this.
Yeah.
I can definitely see her as the Chariot and like someone who's like going through things.
She says that he was stuck for a long time, so maybe he's come into motion. Like he's starting to like date and go out and do things. So interesting. Okay.
So what does my mom say? My mom says, "Girls, you're so beautiful," and I'm supposed to tell you that she just like absolutely like her eyes hurt because we are so beautiful.
Aww.
Mom, it's the filter. I just told her it's the filters.
Paulina, hi.
Oh, hi, Paulina. I used to work with her at Uber.
Okay, so I think this is really valuable for us to go through the quick exercise of finding someone's soul card. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to put myself on the line for this because I think everybody should know how to do this. So let's go through that process while we wait for new questions.
We don't have any new questions?
No. So okay, send your questions in.
Questions in your comments.
But we're going to learn how to get your soul card right now. So my birthday, are you ready for it?
Well, I like don't have a calculator. It's gonna be hard.
Oh, we need to add like huge number. What, isn't it just like?
Yeah, I mean, we have to add the numbers, and then it's so we have to add the numbers together.
Oh my God, Cloud Surfer, can you be our mathematician? Can you get your calculator up on your phone or
I want mine too. Okay, so basically all you have to do is like add the numbers of your birthday together. And then depending, so up until 22, we can pull your soul, like we can, if it's 23, then we have to add 2 and 3 and then it's 5.
But is it like, okay, so if I'm February, it's like 2 or?
So okay, so if you're February, it's 2.
Okay, exactly. So I'm telling Cloud Surfers here, you're on the numbers. Okay, so I'm February, that's 2. Okay.
But then you have to give, 2.
Then I'm February 5th.
7.
Okay, and then I'm 1989.
So 6, 15.
That's all you need to add?
Yeah, so you need to add all these numbers, and what's the number that comes out?
We can do that without a calculator.
Yeah, of course we can.
So it's 96. It's right.
It's 96?
1996, right?
No.
7
So,
plus 89.
no. No, you just add all. Okay. So, let's go again. 2 plus 4. No, 2 plus
2 plus 5.
2, sorry, 2 plus 5, 7. 2 plus 8. 24. Oh, okay. And then
okay.
2 plus 4 is 6. So yours is 6.
Okay.
Your soul card is 6.
Okay.
And your soul card, if it's 6, then it is the lovers.
Ooh. The lovers. Okay, interesting. I still don't know why we needed a calculator. I'm so confused.
I don't know. I mean, we don't actually. So you have.
Okay. I'm so glad
So
that
you have a beautiful soul honoring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. I feel like it's
my soul card.
That's your soul card.
I'm a lover.
You're the lover, and then there's like and it's probably also your personality card.
Okay, so Meg Smith asks a question. What's next for me? Ooh. Okay, now Meg, I can see why she's opening up. She's also already doing super well.
Tell us about Meg.
So Meg, I interviewed her actually. I'm trying to remember if she's on IGTV, but she is like a very, very well-known wedding photographer. So she photographed Liz, but she also did like Anne Hathaway's wedding.
Meg.
Jimmy Kimmel. I like to give, I like people to understand things quickly. So my apologies, Meg, for the crassness of my description. But she's also like, a former Berkeley student who studied journalism and photography. She's like a mother. She has had 2 very serious relationships, if not more. She's super creative, super gorgeous, and super smart. So she's changing, I'm sure, because of quarantine, but she's also at home like editing albums for people and like doing photo work. So let's see with Meg.
Hi, Felix.
What's next for Meg?
What's next for Meg? Okay, so for everyone who's new and who wants to stick around, this is a little tarot reading session. Ask your questions in the comments, and then we will pull a card for you. It has nothing to do with like voodoo, magic, mysticism, but it really gives you like a theme to think about, and
it's like a therapy.
It is like a therapy. So don't be shy, ask your questions.
I'm actually thinking what question I want to ask you.
All right, so Meg, I feel like I know you already, and I'm so excited that you're back.
Did you watch her talk?
I didn't, okay. But it's not the first time, and I'm like, love her presence. So
yes.
All right, Meg, what's next for you? Let's see. We have the Queen of Swords, and it is reversed. So if we look at it in the upright position, it's the Queen. She's sitting on a throne. She's holding up a sword. Sword is always to do with your emotions, right? And with your like feelings and something that you're going through actively. Like it's more like internal.
It can be like creativity, sexuality.
Okay, so it's reversed. Let's see. Queen. I love the queens.
Me too. I mean, those are court cards, right? They're not major arcana, but they're court cards.
Yeah, they're court cards. Okay, so here we go. You're allowing others to dominate you as you show weakness, even if you are strong inside. Or you may be allowing your emotions to get the better of you. Reconnect with your inner strength to create positive change. Interesting. Is there something like this in your life, like where you feel like you are strong on the inside, but you're like somehow allowing someone else or like some like situation from the outside to like dominate you and kind of like overshadow what you actually want? So if that's the case, then like what you should do or like what's next for you is to like really reconnect with yourself and come back to your like innermost kind of like self and then go from there, because that's where your strength comes from. So like don't deny yourself, like don't change yourself for anyone or anything, but like be true to yourself, because that's basically where the strength comes from.
I like that. I want to hear her feedback on it if she is willing, but I also feel like that career, I mean, it could be in romance, it could be in friendship, something like that. But and my guess with a reading like that is you hear it and you kind of know exactly what it's about. But also like that industry, you know, like photographer, wedding photographer, there's like a lot of ego around, and like you really are in like a position where you are like constantly serving.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, thank you. Hi, Stanford. So good to see you. And
It
hi,
seems like
Nat.
his name. It seems like his name is Sanford, not Stanford.
Oh, sorry. I like always.
Thank you. Okay. So she gets it. That kind of resonated with her.
Yes, thank you. I get that. Okay, cool. Yeah, girl, be like, be
Wait,
yourself.
can
Really.
we?
I
Yeah.
think it's so hard. I think it's so hard. And like, especially when you feel like some of your qualities are like, don't resonate with certain people who are like in a position of power, which, because, they like tick in a different way. But I think the key is really to try and like stick to your guns.
All right. I want to do a reading on something with you.
Right.
Okay. So I'm in like a book writing course right now, like an intensive 6-week. Okay.
Nice.
And so I think just because I'm at like one of the peaks of my life, I think we like continue to peak, but I'm just like very energetic and like vibrant and like full of thinking and like all the stuff, you know, protected, safe in a relationship, all this nice stuff. So I feel like I have conflicting plans. Like this week we were sitting on the beach there. We found this like little tiny beach in Seattle where we can sit. That's like 5 blocks away from where we are. It's so pretty on the lake. And I got this idea that's like kind of like a big disruptive business idea. And it's so different than like everything I'm into. And so without saying too much, I just want to like, I put it down on my vision board. I started to look into URLs. I started to talk with my boyfriend who's an engineer and could help me build some of what I need. But I just want to get a quick reading on that. Like, give me please a little bit of insight on it.
Let's see. I mean, I feel you, because I had a business idea myself, and it just feels very like a little tingling inside. And I am actually into it, but something that I'm into, something that I'm doing, and something that I feel like Germany hasn't done so well yet, and I don't really know why.
Cool.
So I'm gonna try like to take next week to explore this opportunity a little further and understand what's going on there. Hi, Aurélie, long time no see. Used to work with her very, very long time ago.
By the way, it was really nice to see Stephanie. Hi, Kuri.
Yeah. Hey!
Hi, Chachi.
Hello, my friend. Okay, so we're doing. What's your idea?
I feel like we shouldn't talk about them.
Yeah, I can't really talk about it.
It's like too, because then I feel like when you talk about it, it just like makes you feel bad afterwards when things are too unformed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Cloud Surfer? Yeah. Kuri, ask a question. I want to do a little tarot reading with you.
All right. So we have the 5 of Cups. Hang on. 5 of Cups reversed.
Oh, I am naked and afraid. Ku, are you serious right now?
What? Naked and afraid, dude.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Okay, so here we go. We have 5 of Cups, and it's reversed, and it's basically this person who's like standing there protecting themselves, almost like.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear the interpretation.
Let's see. Do we have any more questions?
Wait, what is the suit?
Huh? 5 of Cups.
What is it? 5 of Cups reversed. Okay.
So, 5 of Cups reversed. It is time to move on. What has happened can't be changed. Whoa.
What has happened can be changed?
Cannot be changed. Let go of what no longer serves you emotionally and open up to new opportunities.
Okay, I like that.
New opportunities available to you, girl.
Say the last part.
Open up, like let go to what no longer is serving you emotionally and open up to new opportunities available to you.
That's the thing. There's like that hits me right.
It hits me right too. Rebecca, Rebecca,
I just
ask
want
your
to
question.
warn people that I might have like really like, you know, I might have some things come out that like I'm gonna ask your guys' support on, but they're gonna be imperfect.
Is it like a trigger warning?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like businesses, books, like things that I might kind of send your way. They might just be a little imperfect, and that's kind of what I'm letting go of. Okay, Julana, Rebecca Hoffman has a question. Rebecca, I'm so
Yes!
happy to see you.
So good that
Julana,
you made
question.
it. I'm so happy to see you here.
So, will there be a major change for my personal life in my next months? Okay, so tell us what you know about Rebecca.
Well, Rebecca is an amazing and beautiful girl whom I've known for a very long time. She has been in a few relationships that ended, and she is, you know, last time I saw her, she's definitely ready for love and she's ready for the next, you know, for her next big thing in her like life. You know, she wants kids, she wants a family, she wants the right guy, someone who's like by her side and who's gonna treat her well and who she can love and be in love with. Yes, and she is 100, like we all deserve it. She's so ready, and I'm hoping for her that whatever it is that comes next is going to bring her all the love that she is, you know, wishing for.
And she's
And
a photographer.
no, she's not. Well, she is a food, so she has a food blog. She's a photographer. She's like a content, you know, she's like creating beautiful content, you know, she's
Okay.
writing,
She's
she's an overall creative.
Yeah, she's adding something. It's not about dating though right now. So she wants to know about a
Oh,
change in her personal life that doesn't have to do with romance. Are we getting that right?
does it have, okay, so is it about a career change or is it about a change in location?
It could be. Yeah, all that stuff. But I like
All
that.
that
She's
stuff.
very specifically telling us this is not about romance. She wants to know about an upcoming change.
Okay.
I always like, okay, so Rebecca and I, like, we worked at the same company,
You did, yes.
but not at the same time.
Maybe not.
I think not at the same time or separately or a little bit maybe. But I always perceive Rebecca as somebody who, like, I love to see her on the internet. I've never actually become friends with her in real life, but like very put together, thoughtful, respectful. Yep, no, just more location, me as a person. Okay, great. Good.
Oh, okay. So we have,
Okay.
it's funny because I already pulled this card for someone else and this person was asking for a new career, for like a career change. So we have again the Five of Pentacles and it's reversed. So just to give you like a better look at the card, it's this woman who's like she's like in search for something.
And
There's
the reading actually was very positive. It's like basically like an obstacle will be removed. And a positive gift might be coming your way. And yeah.
or job loss. New sources of income, a new job, or someone will offer to help you out. It sounds like there are changes on the way, underway. Like it sounds like there will be a change that's coming up and the difficult times are coming to an end. So it all sounds positive. There might be an offer already in store for you or it's going to happen. How do you feel about this?
I'm just laughing about how Dan came on and said I'm naked and afraid.
I mean, that's very Dan.
It's just so hysterical. Is he still
Is he
on?
still here?
Yeah, he is. I just was laughing to myself
I
about
love
that.
it.
No, this
I'm
could not
gonna
be
see
more
him this
positive.
week. Finally, I'm gonna see him this week, and I'm gonna do Pilates on his roof.
Oh yeah, who's teaching?
Some girl.
Nice. That could not be more positive, Rebecca, though.
Rebecca, that sounds amazing. What do you feel? Like, what do you think about it? You're here. Ask a question. Come on.
Yeah, cool. Ask a question.
You can be naked, but don't be afraid.
Pilates roof.
Pilates roof. Yes, Pilates roof. I'm excited. Ariel. Yes, the girl. Ariel. I'm excited to meet everyone and to see you finally after so long.
What does it feel like to be such a, you know what I'm going to talk to him about, even though we can talk about everything. He's going to do a live with me. I just want to know, I'm putting it out there, like, what does it feel like to be such a party kid who's partying all the time and then quarantine him?
I'll use this to keep my energy. Yes, go for it. And I need to catch up with you. Like, let me know if you have any time so we can chat.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Cool.
I want to do a reading for the curry, but we need him to ask a question.
We need to, come on, Dan. Lou. I think he means lol. Dan, ask a question. Eli.
He doesn't, he has like a secret voodoo. Like, I feel like he doesn't want to ask something because he doesn't want to jinx himself.
Oh, come on.
Curry, I want you to ask a question.
Okay, so who else do we have? Do we have any other questions?
I need help. Okay, let's just give him a general reading, okay?
All right, let's just give him like a
saying he's naked, he's afraid, he needs help. Also, this is kind of concerning me. Like, I'm glad he's saying lol, because if he was saying things like I need help.
No, I think if he were like truly very afraid and like really truly needing help, he wouldn't be in this life and saying lol. So let's not be too concerned.
Okay.
But also just make sure that he is.
Oh, God bless you, Curry.
God bless you.
I'm enjoying him being here so much. Also, can you tell your mom that we need a question from her? Like, she's being so shy.
Задай вопрос. Можешь по-русски задать. Я переведу. Okay. But my mom is always asking the same questions, like, when will she get married? When is it finally happening? Is there a prince on his way on his white horse? And the
readings you always get, like, whenever your mom asks questions about your romance, the reading is always like, you are a strong, independent woman.
Yeah, it's like, back off, mom.
Okay, Curry needs a general reading. What did he get?
He got the 9 of Pentacles reversed.
Oh.
So we know that the 9 of Pentacles is like usually like the card before like all things kind of like come into fruition. It's almost, you're like almost there, but not quite.
At the end of a cycle.
Okay. It's the end of the cycle. It's like prosperity and like amazing stuff, but it's reversed. So let's see what that means. 7, 3. All right, so you may be afraid to spend money on yourself, worrying that you are not worthy. You're worthy.
You get those black candles. Cody, get those.
You may be undercharging, working for free, do not work for free, or accepting a lower salary than you should. If you're freelancing anywhere and they are not paying you well, tell them to pay you better. Know that you're worthy and deserve to be wealthy in all facets.
I bet this resonates right now.
I bet it resonates because you know what, Dan, you are worthy. Don't ever question this. Don't ever question this. You are worth so much, like a ton.
I must say, that little coup has like a really charitable side in the sense of like in college, if I was in a bind, he would be like helping me with my homework like at like 2 a.m. So like I can sort of see that maybe someone would take advantage of him working wise because he is a really hard worker and he's like so smart.
He's so smart.
So I just want to, I think we do want to, what we mostly are feeling right now is like you are so valuable and make sure that you are being not taken advantage of.
I'm going to cuddle you so hard when I see you, and if I get corona, it's your fault.
I wonder what he's saying about.
I don't know. Thanks, guys. Love you.
We love you too.
We love you too. What else do we have? Do we have any other questions?
I think we should do a general group reading, like for vibes. And also, like, I feel like, okay, so excited. I also, like, I want to just do a little, like, check-in, like, how, with you and me, like, and just, like, everybody who's here and joins us and, like, is part of this series. Like, what has happened this past week? Like, you had a date last night. Like, I need to hear some basic stuff.
I had a date last night. The guy was really smart and really cool. Like, wouldn't usually be my type, but I just decided to go for it. And it was just like a very cute, like casual sort of situation. We had the 3 hour chat, like really nice. But you know, towards the end, he didn't really like show any further interest in exploring our connection. Which I don't, by that I
Do
do
you mean
not
like he
mean.
didn't try to kiss you? Is that what you're sort of
No,
saying?
like I don't even mean like anything physical, but it's more like, you know, like the kind of like general decency, like to say like thanks for, you know, like meeting me, like it was a pleasure, da, da, da. And then kind of like the typical like text that you would send, like if you're polite and somebody actually, you know, you spend time with someone who
Yeah.
wasn't like a douchebag or like an asshole, like someone who was like genuinely interested in
Wait,
you.
so are you saying he didn't send a follow-up text?
No, he didn't,
Okay.
and he just sort of like disappeared. So like to me, it's sort of like, well, you know, it's fine. Like I enjoyed myself enough to like not see it as like a waste of time. Like I got some like positive energy from him. Like I got inspired. He's someone who's like really hardworking and like
Nice.
super super like creative as well, and very
Just
like
not a
diverse.
romantic connection, and that's
Not
fine.
a romantic connection, but it was really nice to spend time
Yeah.
with him. And I like, if I were him, I would like acknowledge this because he didn't at all. But you know, like it's fine, it's okay. Like you know, moving on.
All right. All right. What
That's how I
else?
see it.
What else?
This is kind of like the thing when you're putting yourself out there. You know, like things are just they're
They're
they're like
sometimes just okay, and you just are you go with it.
yeah. And I mean, the other thing that happened was that like the guy that I was actually dating, who like, you know, was kind of like seriously pursuing me, like last week I already said that like he sort of like flipped and became like quite an egoistic, very kind of like controlling person. And I, you know, since told him that I think that we should go separate ways because we don't harmonize, to which he like sent me like a quite like a passive aggressive text, sorry, like voice message, you know, telling me that I'm a coward and that I should be taking like things out with a smile, you know, basically like explaining to me how I'm supposed to be behaving, like
Yeah.
just kind of like not
Yeah.
something that I like want to deal with. And I never responded to this because I just don't want this kind of energy in my life. And I like want, you know, someone who
Yeah.
is not like, doesn't have like a dark energy around them.
Should we pull a card just quickly on your romances, your romantic life?
We will, but later because now I'm pulling a card for like our general theme. But we were
Okay.
talking about me, like why, you know, like what happened in your life.
My life right now is good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what really happened that you need to know about. I mean, okay, so I made 3 candles this morning.
I want to.
Experimenting with wooden wicks instead of cotton wicks. Let's see. So much stuff, a little bit more like peace in the family. We're doing like, you know, Saturday morning calls with the 4 siblings, and there's like a lot more openness. I'm reading a book on nonviolent communication, which is like,
Oh, that's a good one.
which was started by this guy named Rosenberg in the 60s. And it's it breaks things down into like your observations, your needs, your feelings, and your requests. And it like distinguishes between requests and demands. And I tell you, I'm reading this book on the Kindle before I go to bed at night, and I feel like it was exactly what my family was missing as children. I feel like, so I'm starting to bring that into some of our conversations. So we're like, some of the triangulation and enmeshment stuff is kind of like melting away, and we're starting to build like a new system with each other, and it's nice. I mean, my mom is kind of avoiding contact with some of us because she was used to being this very controlling matriarch, to be frank, you know, and like a lot of us are adults now. Actually, all of us are adults now. So it's like a different scene. And people have more rights and people have more awareness. And thanks to therapy, I have like a lot more awareness on things that went on at my house.
God bless therapy.
God bless therapy. I know it's so expensive, but it's good.
So good, so worth it. Like,
yeah.
I think I'd rather cut back on a couple of things and have therapy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty excellent. So that kind of stuff is going on. There was something else. Oh, Dave, my brother, talked to Steve, my boyfriend. We had like a nice Zoom. That was really cool.
Love it.
And real, oh my God, did this Tracy Anderson workout video and my calves were sore for 5 days. We were like jumping. It was like a dance cardio thing. And I was
Was
like,
it the one with the Alessandra Ambrosia?
No, but I want to do that one.
Oh.
How's your workout life going?
So I did a workout today with a video workout situation, and it was fine. I like worked out twice this week, so it wasn't, I'm not.
Are you seeing your trainer?
I am, but he forgot about me today, so that wasn't great.
How did that feel?
I felt miserable. I mean, I was so ready to work my butt glutes or whatever because I ate so much ice cream last night, but
That's okay. We had yesterday, my brother, he's quarantined in Austria. He's basically like at this ski house, but it's like not ski season. So they're like taking hikes all over the place. So he missed our Zoom sibling call. And like today, and like my brother told us the story, my other brother like came home and like was expecting the call and like was very disappointed. And so he like sent us emails being like, why are people not here? Like kind of like abusive behavior. And we went over that today, and I like took a moment to be like, when someone doesn't show up to something like that can feel hurtful, And so you can because I feel like a lot of us in our family, we jump into like defensiveness if we feel hurt instead of being like, I feel a little hurt right now.
Yeah, I feel hurt. Why aren't you here? I would have loved to see you. However, here's the solution. I love nonviolent communication. I need to really like live by those principles because they are gold. They are helping so much.
Well, can I tell you something? I took last night in bed, I actually had my boyfriend take a picture of my Kindle. So I thought this was really effective. It's like, first of all, we had a lot of demands in my house rather than requests. And the difference between a demand and request is like with a request, you're asking someone, like my mom really wanted me to take something down on my Instagram. I had interviewed this woman she's an engineer and she makes vibrators. She went to Dartmouth with me, like total intellect, nerdy woman, awesome person to interview. My mom literally said to me, like, you're posting porn, like you're selling vibrators. Like she went totally off the deep end with it. And she demanded I take it off. So anyway, demands and requests, that's the first thing to like distinguish between. With a request, people have the option to say no. This I thought was really interesting. You can structure your requests to people like, hey, I want to request that we do this. If that would serve my needs because of X, Y, and Z. If this doesn't serve your needs, let me know what would. Like I'm open to a new way. And like I thought of that really simply with like even requesting Instagram interviews. Like I have people I reach out to that have huge followings and they'll like, some like I kind of know when I'm in a different territory, and I sort of give a standard request. I'm like, hey, I'd love to interview you. Let me know if that would work and I'll give you some dates. And I've been sending that out carte blanche. And what I realized with this new structure is you can say like, hey, I'd like to interview you. This meets my needs because like, I think my following would really enjoy you. If this interview wouldn't meet your needs, like tell me what could. And maybe it's like they have a new product that they would want to share or blah, blah, blah. So when we're making requests, we can maybe structure it that way.
That's a good learning. And I think it's something like I want to read this book because I've been applying some of those principles, but obviously not very consistently. And I like slip so many times. I've slipped so many times, especially when I feel hurt or something, like I sort of like go into defense and like attack mode and not like in the, okay, like how can we find something that will mutually benefit the both of us. Anyway, I pulled a card for the both of us.
Okay, and for the group, or is it just for two of us?
Oh no, I mean for like just like a general theme. I mean,
okay, general theme. So this is, you guys, we do this every week, and it's basically like at the end we all kind of take a breath. So let's do a closing our eyes.
So why don't we, if that's what we're gonna do, then I'm gonna pull a new card for
okay,
us.
Good. So we're kind of like tuning into how we feel right now. Like we are a small but powerful group who's sitting here together in our various parts of the world. So let's close our eyes and just feel how we're feeling. Recognize what you're feeling, allow for it, investigate where it shows up in your body, and then give yourself a little nurturing squeeze or whatever would be nurturing. All right, so we have our vibes a little bit. We're feeling our energy. So this card is going to tell us, tap us a little bit psychologically with how to proceed with the week ahead. So we're Sunday, we're moving into Monday. It has been a big week. We have all these protests going on. They're so wild.
We're so excited. So we have the Ace of Cups, but it's reversed. So if you look at it in the upright position, you see that it's a hand holding a cup, and there's almost like a bird dropping something in.
You froze. Yeah, you're back.
All right, so
I actually kind of like when people freeze.
Because it's like
like it's very relaxing. Like I kind of like just like hearing the little bits.
Hey, cool. All right. Anyway, let's do some glitter towards the end.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna show you my funniest filters. Like, wait.
So Ace of Cups reversed, yeah. Let's see what it means and what we can learn from it. 4, 3. The Ace is the very first card. Okay. A new creative project is calling, but you are not ready to heed the call or go public with your creative pursuits. You're experiencing a flood of emotion, but you are keeping it contained or hidden from others.
Oh my God, look at this.
You look ridiculous. Is this a condom?
This is perfect.
Okay, well, did you hear what I said? Like, and
yeah, can you read it again?
Like... Can you please change the filter? I can't take it seriously.
I love it so much. All right,
so one more time, and it's an amazing and inspiring. You're so funny. Okay, let's just focus for a second because it is important, and it is something that like is going to guide us through the following week. And I think it's an amazing energy that we all should channel. So, a new creative project is calling, but you are not ready to heed the call or go public with your creative pursuits. You're experiencing a flood of emotion, but you are keeping it contained or hidden from others. I think it's amazing. Like, it's, we were just talking about our creative projects that we are thinking about, but we're not ready to sort of like put it out there just yet. So like whoever has a creative project or an idea, take this week and think about it, take your time to research and to, really like think it through and then invest into it if that seems like a good idea, because I feel like this is the time.
Telling us to do is the card telling us to like take it a little more seriously, or what is it saying to us?
Did you listen to what I read?
I did. What really stuck with me is like you have a creative pursuit that you're not yet ready to like go public with. So like what is the advice?
Yeah, but you're not ready to heed. Like with your creative pursuits, you're experiencing a flood of emotion, but you're keeping it contained or hidden from others. I think the advice is, I mean, you could go about it in different ways. Like it depends on whether you're ready or not to like put it out in the world. But I feel like if you're not ready to do this, then just keep it private and like investigate a little more.
Okay, I have a request. We have like a minute left. Can we pull one more card for the advice for this stuck feeling?
For the stuck feeling.
For like the feeling of like something's inside. Let's pull one more card. And even if we don't get to analyze it, we can do that on our own.
All right, let's pull like one more card really quickly. What can we do if we're like can't proceed or like feel stuck?
Yeah, we need to get a little advice.
We have 7 of Wands and it's reversed. 7 of Wands is always like a card of action. Reverse maybe like means stagnation. So 7 of Wands here, upright is like when you're like at the top and you're like there's like some haters coming after you, right? That's an amazing and positive card. Reversed seems like maybe you might be stuck or something. Okay, let's see. All right. External pressure is weighing you down, leaving you doubting yourself and whether everything is worth it. Don't let your doubts get to you. Own your position and don't censor yourself to keep others happy.
Don't censor yourself? Okay, so let's be free, you guys. All right. I'm sending everyone love, and